In this video, I'm going to be showing you what order of stuff you have to do in Hello Neighbor, and it's basically the order that I'd recommend doing it in. This is only Act 3. Let me know if you want to do Act 1 or Act 2, but Act 1, you have to follow pretty simple stuff. So first, what you got to do when you hop in, I go into this little area and get a few boxes, because we're going to need to head around back to the house to unlock the elevator straight forward. So come out of our house, and we're gonna make sure our neighbor isn't there, because sometimes he does spawn outside. So once he's not there, if he is there for you, I'm gonna go around the back, and you're not on this side. You're gonna go on this side, and you're going to place a few boxes to help you get in. Now, one thing, I need to turn off my lights when I do this, because I do play with the lights on most of the time. It's gonna lock the elevator. Now I'm gonna break this window, come in. Hopefully nobody's in. Yep, okay, he didn't. Okay, so we're gonna come up here. And then we're gonna go up. You're gonna see another ladder. So you're gonna go up that ladder, and then we're going to be up at another little area here. And I somehow fell. So now we gotta head all the way back, but that's okay, because I mean, at some point you're gonna get hit by the car or a neighbor or just anything it's gonna frustrate you. So once again, we're gonna head up here. The neighbor caught us, but that's okay because we're on friendly mode. Simple as ever. Head up here, like that lever. Then you're gonna see this little board. So one thing, most of the time I do a mixed order of how I do things, but first I'm going to go for the train. So then the train's gonna hopefully go. Yep. So then we can hop down here and head back in through the front door. Now in the order that I'm doing this, I'm gonna do another thing here. I'm gonna grab a few more items, any item, not just boxes. And we're gonna head inside again. Grab this chair. You can do that in any order, but I'm just doing that. So if I was going to the basement, I do that. Then we're gonna head up here. Now, before we end up doing this one part, we need to make sure the neighbor isn't following us. And he isn't in that one area. Because this is gonna require jumping here. It's a little bit of parkour. Down here. And then to this one. Now make sure you don't get the wrong one. Make sure this one has a painting on the side. And do the other one. Boom. Or there. And then we're going to throw this at this exact one. Sometimes you need to do it with a few times. Maybe at the right side. So it's going to tilt to the left. So then we can do that. Now we need to make sure the neighbor isn't on our tail. Throw that. Don't think he's there, so to be safe, we're able to open this right up and go all the way up. Hopefully the neighbor doesn't show up. We should be safe. So we're gonna do this room to here. He's not here, don't worry if it says he is. So hope that lever gets it right. This may take multiple tries. Don't feel discouraged if it does. It took me 20 minutes on a stream to do it once. We finally got the key. So now the next order, so we're gonna follow it down the stairs. I'd recommend moving these chairs out of the way on the way too, just in case you need to make a swift escape. And then I'm just gonna. Now, I would do this in any order. I would go do there. Then once we have that, you'll have the invisibility. I'm just not going to do all of them because then this video will be like an hour long. So go for there. Then what you're going to need to do is you're going to, in that order first, once you're over there, you're going to get the invisibility. And then, now I'm going to show you the second order you have to do things. In a way that can unlock all the stuff. So, once you've done the invisibility, you're going to head into the house. Okay, the neighbor saw me, but that's okay, because he probably won't end up getting me. We're gonna head up here with a few items. We're gonna need to follow this way. Be careful what you're doing. I wouldn't recommend sprinting most of the time, but I'm extra careful. So I'll go ahead and sprint. Next, we're gonna hop to here. We're gonna need to wait a sec for the train. I don't think the train's here. I think we have to wait for the train to come. Might take a sec, but make sure I'm like the edge, but don't get too close because you will end up falling. So then we're gonna wait for the train to come around. Might take a second or two, but it comes in a short amount of time. Should be there in a second. Or sometimes it gets stuck. Yeah, it's stuck. Okay. So now what we need to do, we need to reload. This is really, really frustrating when it happens, but I know it happens to a lot of people. So to be relatable, let's hope it's fixed this time. But that stuff like that always happens, which is why you get... Okay, so now the train's working again, which is one thing we need. I think if we go to here, then back here, we can make it in time for the train. So we're just going to hop back up here to where we were, head over, follow the train. We're going to hop down. Ooh, that was close. We got to be careful. That's what I mean by it. So we're going to hop back to where we were. Now the train should be here any second now. But yeah, stuff like that happens all the time. So it's okay if you mess up and the train stops. All you got to do is reload to your last autosave and it'll be fixed. As you can see, when you know, there'll be lights that show up. Still pretty easy to see in day. So now we're going to ride on top of it, which seems a little weird if you play this for the first time. And you're going to hop up here, though. Now, the neighbor saw us, but he's not going to be able to catch us because we're epic. Over here, we're going to jump onto here and use the wrench on the door. Sometimes I actually literally forget, so I'm just going to put that down there. It doesn't matter. Or you can pick it up if you don't have items with you because you're going to need some items. So next, if you still have the red key, what you're going to do, I'll show you after. But I think most of the time you need to get the double jump first. So you're going to need to go to that little hole by jumping down these. I'm not going to do it, though, because I need to get up here. So once you have double jump in that order... Oh, okay, there, we're good. So once you got double jump, hop up here. I don't have double jump in this, so I'm just going to hop up to these, which you can always do, too, but it's just easier if you have double jump. I'm just going to do a little bit of difficult parkouring my way up over these plants into this little thing. Now you're going to do that. And that's going to mess up the system. So you're going to hop down to the train tracks again. Most of the time you don't. But, yep, like that. But, now what that will do is you'll be able to access one of the areas. I'm not doing the bonus items like the gun and the other stuff. This is just how they order if you're going to actually beat the game. Not if you're going to do the horseplay stuff. So then, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to head back up here. Grab some boxes. Try to get as many boxes as you can. Like, this trash is not going to help with anything. So we're going to grab some boxes. Maybe pick another one up and throw one at it to move if there's a lot of boxes in the way. You just got to move it. Because it helps. So now we're through. Pick up a few if it's in the way, because those are in the way of me. And then we can now grab ourselves the green key. Now I'm not gonna do the green key because the green key is the most frustrating. But I will go ahead and show you the area we can go to with the green key. Which we still have some boxes, which we're gonna need a few boxes most of the time to knock over more boxes. So now that's already knocked over, so we're going to use the green key on this, and we're going to be entering. So next I'm going to show you the basement door. So once you have all the abilities, I'd recommend going over to this area, hop up here. Now we're going to be over here. So we're going to jump down. First we're going for the crowbar. So first, to get the crowbar, we need the magnet. So to get the magnet, I know, it's a lot of stuff at once. We're going to hop back down to where you got the invisibility. And we're going to head through... Yeah, we're going to head grab an umbrella while you're there most of the time, just in case you're going to plan on a lot more. We're going to grab this right here. And now that we have the magnet, we can head to grab the crowbar. So we're going to need to first figure out a way out of here. Like this door will lead us outside. Just probably some easier way of getting to it. And now we're going to need to head to the knocked down painting. Hopefully the neighbors will follow us, because that'll be really frustrating to deal with. But now that we're down here, we're going to the painting. Need to do that fast, because the neighbor's not going to stay there for long. So we're going to hop here, here, to here, there, and then we're going to get ourselves. So now he's down there. So now what we can do, we can throw an item. And take that somewhere without dying. So that would be it. You can also save yourself from fall damage with the double jump, but I don't have that right now. This is supposed to be a little short video of the tutorial of where you're gonna get your stuff. So you're gonna put that in the nearest water thing. Leave that in there for a sec. I'd put it like under thing where it can be seen. Yikes. But it's still a little hot. You can see that it's starting to get, yep, and there we go. Now you have the crowbar, which you can use to open the basement door from the little. Now we need the key card. So the key card's take more time consuming. But I'm not gonna do the whole key card. I'm just gonna explain what you need to do. So first you're gonna need to clear out these dishes. The neighbor saw me. That's just great. So let's just die real quickly because he saw me. And he's gonna come in the kitchen, I think. If he doesn't, what you're gonna need to do, check here. Or actually, no. You need to grab this, put this in water, turn that on. Then you're also gonna need to turn this on. So basically you need to fill this up with water, put it on here for a few minutes. Where'd it go? Okay, he saw me, but that's okay. It's frustrating though, because I'm trying to make a short video on how everything in order. But it's okay if we don't have a flashlight. Hit here again. Put the. Now while that does that, put this in there, and you're going to see the key card. Pick that up. And you're now going to need to find the right angle for the glass to start doing that. And then you have how to open the basement in under 15 minutes, even though I didn't do all the stuff. Hopefully that should help you. I didn't do all the items. But let me know if you want to see something else, like the finale and all that, because I know the finale is a struggle too. And Act 2, because Act 2 also is another struggle. You do Act 2 fully. But thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you end up using this if you're trying to be Act 3, or you're just seeing how good I am at this game, which I am not. Thank you very much for watching once again. See you next time.